Hello everyone! I'm here sharing more videos in English. I was requested a lot for people from especially in India and other parts of the world, Latin America. And so thank you for getting in touch with me. I'm not going to disappoint you. I'm here to share a very good video. This is a very requested information. Today I'm bringing here how to download an apps list from the FIORI Library in correlation to the particular transaction code from SAP-GUI. Okay, this is a short video with a very important information when we are defining some user role during the project. In any time of the project, every SAP consultant will be requested about the FIORI Apps or transaction code to define the user profile roles. Let's go. I will show you here the FIORI library. Okay, this is the FIORI library. Every S4HANA professional must get to know it. This is a very important database about every apps in SAP. I'm going to select here the option SAP FIORI Apps for SAP S4HANA. I'm gonna select line of business. Okay, here we have every SAP models and in components. Here finance, you can see 844 apps available for finance. After check it, you notice every apps is now available for analysis, but is not recommended to check each one here and have the correlative transaction code in SAP-GUI. It will be impossible to check it all. Okay, get down here at the bottom of the screen. The bottom of the screen here we have the list view. We were in details view, but right now list view. We join in a new display. It's a new way to see the FIORI apps. You can see here, for example, the FIORI ID and some description. The trick here is the tool of the settings. You can see here the settings icon. Check it. Here we are able to select which columns is going to be displayed here in this report. Let's select two columns. Columns app, and right now I'm gonna check here the column transaction. Yes, transaction means operation and something like this, but here the transaction is the transaction code, the very transaction code from SAP-GUI. Let's check it out. Okay, voila. In transaction we can here you can see here some common transaction code from SAP-GUI. For example, F.44/44/47 for down payments request, checks, and so on. Here F110. So this is a much better report to be checked. It's already proven related to check each apps one by one. But we can have here the option to download that list. Click here to download, and CSV Excel is going to be open. Select any Windows directory here. Okay, let's open it. As we know, we can define here to convert the text to columns. The criteria here is the comma. I'm gonna check it, conclude it, and okay. Now we have here the column A containing the FIORI ID. We have some descriptions, and here in the column E we have the SAP-GUI transaction code. This is for all transaction code in finance, and for example transactions FB, those are the mostly frequent in FI model. Look at this, and every other transaction here. In general, here we have around 779 transaction code. And to complete here our instruction, we have here a link. This link is going to guide you to SAP FIORI Library in order to provide all information requested to install that apps, okay, those apps. And then once a basis requests you the apps to a particular user profile, you can do a selection here in the column E by transaction code that is well known since ECC projects. Check here the respective apps in FIORI, and don't forget to provide the link to provide all information requested to have this app installed. Okay? Fine. This is a very useful tip. I was a lot of times requested to provide to some fellows information about the relation in apps in FIORI to transaction code SAP, and with this information you can do by yourself a download of the whole transactions and FIORI apps, not only in finance but in all models available in S4HANA. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed. Okay, see you around.